Alright guys, welcome back to No Bass TV. I'm your host Jack. You're going to be with me the rest of the duration of this video. I want to get into some of these comments you guys sent me. I love reading comments. It's my favorite part of the day. When I see that comment come across my phone, I love it, even if it's not good. So, let me get some of these up. I'm going to read them from my phone. I hope you don't mind. Alright, so if I butcher your name in this comment, I'm sorry. I really am. Some of these names I'm not real good at pronouncing. So here we go. We're going to start it off. I'm going to try to put them on the screen, hopefully, but I am going to read them too. So here we go. This is the first one from Junior Castilla. I think that's how you say it. Sorry if I messed it up. So he says, bro, do I get a 6-stick or a Lunkers TV rod I'll be using for swim baits, crankbaits, and what length? Good question. Great question. I would say it depends on what you're doing with it. Here's my take on that. Me personally, for square bills, I like a shorter rod, somewhere around the 7-foot range, and a medium to medium heavy. I like the Whitebird medium heavy, but if you're using some other rod, I would say a medium. Even a Whitebird medium, it works just fine. But the reason why I say a shorter rod on square bills is with a shorter rod you can make a more accurate cast. So you can throw it up closer to the structure and docks and whatever else you're going to be throwing a square bill. If you're throwing a medium to deep diving crankbait, I would say go with a longer rod, 7/6, something like that. Still in the medium to medium heavy range, because if you use a heavy, you run the risk of ripping the treble hooks out of that fish's mouth. But the longer rod allows you to make a longer cast. It's not as precise, it's not as accurate, but it is longer. But if you're throwing it out in the middle of the water, it doesn't really matter. Now, with the swim bait on the other hand, it depends on what size swim bait you're using. If you're using the small ones, like the little 4-inch soft plastic, like the what's the ones that I use? The skinny dippers. Man, I like anywhere from a 7.2 to a 7.6 heavy. I like the heavy because I want it's only got one hook. If you're using that kind of swim bait, I want the power in the rod to drive that hook through that fish's face. I want that fish to know what just happened. Hope that answers your question. I wasn't ignoring you the other day. I was trying to figure out a way to say it without making the comment 9 miles long. So I hope that answers your question. I know you were probably in a hurry to buy one. I'm sorry, dude. All right, so next question is from Fishing Oklahoma TV. He says, what kind of swim bait hooks do you use? Good question. I'm going to grab some and show you. If I can get out of here without tearing anything up. All right, so without bashing any name brand hooks, because I don't like bashing anybody else's stuff. I don't think it's right. I've done it in the past and I've seen the error in my ways and I'm not going to do it anymore. I used to buy some certain name brand hooks and they started bending on me. So I swapped to VMC. And I use VMC. That's the only hooks I use is VMC. As far as flipping, worm hooks, drop shot hooks, any of that. That's the only hooks I use. And I was using their swim bait hooks, and they were excellent, excellent hooks. But now I found these right here, and these are the ones that I use now. They're the Owner Beast hooks, 4/0 1/8 ounce. And the only reason why, I'm gonna open this up. The only reason why I swapped from the VMC to these is one simple thing. If I can get this thing out. All right, So on this hook, if you can see that, let's see if it'll focus. If you can see that it's got the screw lock, if you can see that little piece of metal right in the middle, that piece of metal is the only reason why I swapped from VMC to the owner. The VMCs don't have that. And you know, getting them started on the VMCs, it's a little tricky, but it can be done. I mean, it's not hard, but with that straight piece of metal, it helps line the nose of the bait up better. That's the only reason why I swapped. Appreciate your question. All right, so the next question is from my buddy, Jake Orr. Let me read this thing. I like your videos, but it seems like you try too hard to be like Lunkers, bro. Try and find something that sets you apart from those goons. I promise you'll get more than 150 views on each vid. Now, I want to elaborate on this because when I first read this, it really pissed me off. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought, yeah, part of that comment is right. I did try to act like Lunkers TV. I'm going to take that as a compliment because he's a great YouTuber. He is. But with that being said, the whole 150 view per video deal, dude, I'm pretty damn proud of that. I'm just gonna say, my channel is I've only been making videos for about 6 months. 3 months ago, I wasn't even getting 50 views. So for you to say that without knowing me or the history of my channel, it's all good though. Appreciate the comment. And I'm still not a stalker, bro. Next comment. This is from Toxapax. I guess I said that right. His comment said, "Thank you." Okay. Whatever. Alright, so the next one is from Glenn Rajan. He says, you should participate in The Voice. I agree. My singing voice is amazing. 2018 Voice. Look for me. I'll be there. Alright, so the next one is another one from Junior Castilla. We know that the Googans have gotten your mail, laugh out loud. Peric's live stream, it showed your logo on the back wall and he said Fat Bass TV. I'm glad you sent me that because here lately I haven't really watched any of their videos. I don't have the time. I'm busy doing this and I work full time. I'm a full-time dad and I'm a full-time husband. It gets crazy. It really does. So I'm glad you sent me that. I did watch it. It is what it is. I'm over the whole Googan thing deal. I'm over it. But I appreciate it, brother. So the next one is from my buddy Jake Orr. He says, do you have a job when all you have to do is pick up breakfast and get gas? You know, because I make videos doesn't mean that I show 100% of my life. About 95% of my life is still private. Just so you know that. Yes, I have a job. It's none of your business what I do or where I work or how much money I make. But if you would have watched the video and listened to the whole thing, you would have heard me say I had a meeting to go to that I had to pick up breakfast and bring to the meeting. Just saying. You might want to listen to the whole video before you open your mouth. But I still appreciate it. And I'm still not a stalker. Alright guys and gals, that's it for this portion of the video. If you want to have your comments read on camera and seen on YouTube, send them to me. I'll read them. I don't care what they say. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't hurt my feelings one bit. But I appreciate you sending them. Yeah. Appreciate it, guys.
I'm an American badass. Watch me kick. You can roll with rock or you can radio. I'm a porno flick. I'm like Amazing Grace.